Sugarcane is a tropical grass with fibrous stalks rich in sucrose and nutrients. It was brought to Australia with the first fleet and has been grown in New South Wales since that time. Today, sugarcane production is a thriving industry in the Tweed, Richmond and Clarence Valleys and is one of the largest employers in the Northern Rivers. Sunshine Sugar is the retail brand for Manildra Harwood Sugars, a partnership between the grower-owned New South Wales Sugar Milling Cooperative and the Australian family-owned business Manildra Group. We own sugar mills at Condong, Broadwater and Harwood, where we also have a refinery. Sunshine Sugar is the only 100% Australian-owned producer of raw and refined sugar products. The north coast of New South Wales is well known for its appealing climate, beaches and scenery, and it is well suited to sugarcane production. Supporting more than 500 farming families and over 1,000 employees, the sugarcane industry contributes over $200 million per annum to the local economy. Cane growers have been producing sugarcane in the Northern Rivers for generations. Adoption of modern farming practices and commitment to environmental protection have seen ongoing improvements in farm productivity and land health. Sugar is a global commodity and a highly competitive market. To ensure the long-term viability of the New South Wales sugar industry, Sunshine Sugar continues to innovate and diversify. By working with people and partners with the right knowledge and skills, we drive continuous improvement and develop alternate income streams, from the farmer right through the milling operation. An example of this is our low GI sugar. Low GI to World Health Organization standards, this wholesome sugar is suitable for use in many foods and beverages, including fruit juice, flavored milk, baked goods, confectionery, and chocolates. Sugarcane is such a versatile plant, it allows us to develop a range of niche products beyond traditional crystal sugar, from health tonics such as molasses and cane juice to alcohol, to environmentally friendly explosives and wastewater treatment. Sugar has many uses and many benefits, and sugarcane is renewable. Bon Sucro is a global non-profit organisation dedicated to improving the social, environmental and economic sustainability of sugarcane production around the world. We are proud to be the first in the world to achieve this certification across all of our growing, milling and refining operations. It's a real demonstration of our commitment. In spring, soil preparation, moisture and ground temperature combine to provide optimal planting conditions. Sugarcane is planted by burying short sections of cane stalk, called billets. With the aid of GPS guidance, a mechanical planter buries the billets in rows. Once planted, they are referred to as sets. These sets germinate and sprout within a few weeks. With the addition of fertilizer, sun and rain, the sugarcane plant uses the natural process of photosynthesis to grow, absorb carbon and produce sucrose and nutrients. It will regrow after harvesting and can produce 3 to 4 crops before needing to be replanted. Harvesting occurs between June and December each year. Because mature sugarcane is heavy with leaf matter, it is burnt prior to harvesting To make cutting and processing the stalks possible, cane fires are permitted in New South Wales and are carried out with the necessary skill and care. A mechanical harvester drives along each row, cutting the stalks at ground level, chopping them into billets and feeding them into a haul-out buggy. The haul-out buggy takes the harvested cane to a delivery pad and loads it into special purpose bins that hold up to 22 tonnes of cane. When full, these bins are transported by road to the sugar mill. On arrival at the sugar mill, the cane is weighed, tipped and fed through a shredder. This reduces the billets to a fibrous mass that passes through a series of crushing mills to extract the juice. The juice from the first crushing mill is analysed to measure its sugar content. The remaining fibre is called bagasse. This is used as fuel for the boiler that provides steam to power the mill. Extracted sugar juice is heated, has lime added and is clarified to remove impurities. These impurities are rich in nutrients, so are recycled back to cane fields as fertiliser. The clarified juice is then concentrated into a syrup and converted to crystal sugar. Sugar crystals are separated from the syrup in centrifuges that spin at high speed. While spinning, the sugar is given a short burst of hot water to help wash off sticky molasses. The raw sugar is dried in rotating dryers, ready for storage or transportation. The refining process is where raw sugar is further purified to produce clean white sugar crystals. Raw sugar is mixed with warm sugar syrup and centrifuged to separate the crystals. The crystals are dissolved to remove any final impurities before flowing through filters. At this point, a clear golden coloured liquid is passed through ion exchange columns and a white syrup is produced. This syrup is seeded with fine sugar crystals, and when large enough, both the crystals and syrup are spun through a set of centrifuges to separate out the crystals. The refined sugar is dried and then graded, ready for bagging and delivery to customers, whether in small packs, bulk bags or tankers. Sunshine Sugar manufactures private label sugar for some of Australia's major retailers, as well as our own Sunshine Sugar label. We sell raw and refined sugar products to over 300 customers nationally, across all types of food and beverage manufacturing. Our product range is comprised of a variety of sugar products, including white, raw, caster, icing and brown sugar, as well as molasses, golden syrup, treacle, and liquid sugar. Not only is sugar a food, sweetener and a preservative, but for thousands of years it has been used medicinally for its array of health benefits. Natural cane sugar in moderate amounts is an essential nutritional element. So, next time you put a little sugar in your tea or coffee, bake a cake or spread syrup on your porridge, think of the farming families, millers and refiners who have taken great care to bring you an all-natural, environmentally friendly, high-quality, 100% Australian product. Sunshine Sugar, 100% locally grown in the Northern Rivers, 100% Australian owned, 100% certified sustainable, sweetened by nature.